Okay, today we're going to go over the power box for the follow vehicles and for the carrier vehicles. These are slightly different than the ones for the riders. They have a few less things to charge, but they have a few more things to take care of. So, the basic box divided in a couple sections. There's a section here to charge your navigation tablet with a power cord over here to connect to it. In the back corner over here we have a spot for everybody to charge their cell phones. So while you're riding the car, if your cell phone needs recharging, or if you're at the RV, simply take your cell phone, put it in that section and charge it, and you can safely not worry about it. Compartment here for charging the radio for communicating with the rider. These phones do not have a removable battery and they have to be charged from a cable, so this is your spot to charge that phone when it's not in use. And over here, the primary function of the vehicles will be to charge the derailleur batteries. The two carrier vehicles will have dual charging for two batteries in the front. The follow vehicles will have a single charger to charge an emergency battery, and then the case is lined with Velcro so that the charged batteries can be placed in here and not misplaced. On the bottom of the batteries is a cover. This cover has an indicator on it that allows you to indicate whether the battery is charged or discharged. It will be the primary function of the crew in the vehicles, not the riders, to keep track of the status of the batteries and their charge state so that they can be managed throughout the race. Inside the main case, same as the rider ones, we have a dual charging system. We have an electrical feed one and we have a cigarette lighter feed. You can switch the system by simply moving the plugs over and moving your cables over as necessary. There's an additional item in these ones, which is the charger for the main radio system. If you find yourself in a situation where you can't get back to the RV and you need to charge that, you can open this case, plug in the charger, take your race radio, which is stored here in the corner, and you can plug it into the charging station and charge it. This does require the box to be open, but it does give you the ability to recharge in the field. In the front of the case is your long whip antenna, which can be installed on your radio. This is for long-range communications if you're away from the car and you need communications. There's also a smaller antenna, which is stored over here in the corner. This is a small flexible antenna if you need to run into a store to get supplies, or if you're stopping for food and you want to stay in radio communications, but you don't want to be super conspicuous, you can screw these onto your radio and it's much more of a pocketable item. Also in the front here is your spare battery for your radio. This can be charged in your emergency charger, or this can be charged back at the RV in our main charging bank, which you will do when you're off duty. This is in case you drain the other one. Lastly, like all the other cases, there's an emergency charger, power source to charge up whatever item is critical, most likely the derailleur batteries for the riders. Those are in here. They will be pre-charged and they can be recharged using any of the connectors within the case. So that is the vehicle charger. And again, just to wrap up, the only difference between the follow vehicle and the carrier vehicles is that the follow vehicle only has one battery charger and the carrier vehicles has two batteries chargers so that more charging can be accomplished. On the side is some Velcro strapping to control the cables so that you can pick it up, and when you're off duty, clamp her up and carry this to the RV to be charged by electrical power off our generator. When it's time for you to go back on shift, you grab this, take everything you need, and take it back to your carrier vehicle. Thank you.